light shines on, the Spirit helps me guide my way. I know this ain't just me. I walk strong, but this time I won't be afraid. I know this ain't just me. No, this ain't just me.
Hello. Welcome to Silver Arrow Tarot. This is Amanda. Welcome back. And today we are doing a pick a card topic all about a message to make you happy, because I have been noticing that things have been a little rough and they've been a little rough for a while now. So this reading is for you if you need a pick-me-up, if you need some positive messages. And also, happy Cancer season. We are now out of Gemini season. Thank the Lord. I was having a rough time. I'm a Gemini rising, but it just, it's such an air, like the air element for me, because I am kind of already an overthinker. It just kind of pushes me over the edge. Lots of grounding, lots of centering, lots of meditating, lots of remembering not to go overboard in the overthinking department. I love, daydreaming, so that one was a bit rough for me. Let me know how it's been for you guys in the comments. I would love to hear how you all are doing. All right, so I'm just keeping it simple today. We're doing the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and we are doing this psychic tarot for the heart, which is kind of a blend of oracle and tarot. It's not like your typical tarot deck. This is not like your typical tarot deck either. There's lots of extra cards represented in this deck, but it is so beautiful. So I do really love working with it. So I am going to pull cards for 3 different piles. I'll be right back with your choices and we'll get into your reading. All right, bye guys. Hey guys, so welcome to your piles. We have, and there's a lot of blue. I wanted to talk about Bluebird. Bluebird has been showing up a lot for me. So if you have been also seeing Bluebird or seeing a lot of blue, I suggest you look into the spirit animal message around Bluebird. It's a very happy, beautiful message. So goes right along with what I've been saying about needing a pick me up, a little bit of happy news. So if you like this stone or are drawn to pile 1, this would be your deck, your pile. I am not quite sure what this is, otherwise I would tell you. It is like a kind of an aqua color. And then we have this onyx, I believe it's onyx stone for pile 2. You're drawn to that one. And then for pile 3, we have, I believe it's like a blue calcite, but also I'm not going to say, don't hold me to that, because I bought these crystals from just like a tumbled, group, and they weren't labeled or anything. So I'm not 100% sure. If you do know, let me know in the comments. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Palo Santo. A little bit of Palo Santo here for you, for me, for the room. Okay. Take some deep breaths, center yourself. All right, guys. I'll see you in your pile. Bye. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. These are your cards. We're going to look at these first, and then I will pull additional cards from this deck. Just like a card tarot. All right, so the first thing that I'm seeing here with this 5 of water, normally this card is not the most positive card, but the way that she's like kind of, it looks like she's kind of praying, and she is actually a mermaid, and all these little fish are coming to like look at her and like, I guess, you know, help her feel not so alone, right? But the biggest message that I got from this card is that you're going to start to feel back in the flow, because she's in the water, her hair is flowing, she's talking to the divine, the rays of light are touching her. So whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been hoping to find answers about, this is going, things are going to start moving, and stuff is going to start to flow again, and you're going to feel in the flow of the universe. You're going to feel in the flow of your emotions. You're going to be able to move in the direction of emotions that make you feel good. And so it's not going to be such a grind. Like with this King of Earth reversed, this may be someone in your life who is a bit of a curmudgeon, who's a bit of like, a bit stubborn maybe, and it feels like they might be putting up some roadblocks along your path, or just in general, just making things take longer, and might feel like they are impeding your progress. And I feel like the good news is that this person or this energy that's in your life is going to start to dissipate, and you're going to be able to start to move, like I said, move forward and move with the flow of your feelings, with the flow of your emotions. Once again, this person may be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. This could be you or an aspect of you that's been keeping things sort of suppressed, trying to protect you from these feelings. It's funny how some of our aspects, our inner aspects, actually keep us from positive feeling emotions, not just negative feeling ones, but positive feeling ones, because of what we associated with those in childhood. We may have created a link between feeling happy and upsetting others, or a link between being happy and being rejected, abandoned, pushed away. So that's your first message. The second message here is that what I heard with this card is that the egg is going to be released, which sounds really funny, but she is holding these, or she's juggling these eggs, and it's in the reverse. So I feel like the message here is that something born out of these emotions, these feelings you've been having, is going to be created, and you're going to be able to let it out into the world. You're going to be able to show it off to the world. Something creative, something you've been wanting to create or have been creating. Might, you know, for example, a book or a work of art or a project of some kind. You're going to be able to allow others to see it, and you're going to, this juggling in like energy is going to move away from you, and it's going to be, things are going to be a lot smoother, and things are going to take less time moving forward. All right, so let's take a look at your Psychic Heart Tarot. All right. We have some jumpers. Right away, you have this Master card. Card number 15. Reduces to a 6. This one wanted to come out. It says sadness and isolation. It's in reverse. I'm going to scoot these up actually so that we have some space. All right, so you have, I believe this is the 9 of Swords. This is the 3 of Swords. And it says darkest fears. But it was in the reverse. So I'm going to take it in the reverse. Let's look at this card. Fear, keywords: fear, identify, release, negativity, freedom, and love. Fear and doubt often prevent a relationship from flowering or from manifesting. In matters of the heart, they can restrict and confine. They prevent you from opening to the joy and love that's waiting for you. Fear, a fearful heart closes in upon itself and sees only negativity and doubt. Your fears can even make you question your own value, causing you to wonder whether you're worthy of being loved or if you'll ever find love. These thoughts, if not controlled, will manifest more of the same, continuing in a never-ending destructive cycle. It is time to take action. To master your fears, you must first identify with them. What fears about love have you allowed yourself to believe? Are you concerned about being unlovable? Are you uneasy about giving up your freedom in order to be in a relationship? Do you find it too difficult to speak up about your needs and ask that they will be met? Sit quietly and uncover what may be holding you back. By the very act of facing your fears, you will recognize them for the deceptions that they are, and you will discover the power to master and eliminate them. The absence of fear is unconditional love. Please take some time to look at your fears and doubts so you can release them. This will free you to manifest joyful and loving relationships. Know that you can have the relationships you would desire. Act now to release your fears and open your heart. I now release my fears and open fully to a loving relationship with myself and others. Traditional tarot archetype, the devil. So, I feel this message here for you is that interestingly, this King of Earth was coming through in a devil kind of energy, kind of blocking you, holding you back. So this may be you. It may be someone else. It may be an aspect of you that likes to control things and doesn't like to let things flow, because of things that it's learned from experience, or someone else has learned from their experience. But this is going to be ending, and you're going to be releasing these fears. They're going to be releasing these fears. If you look at your fears, this person may actually show up in your reality in a very different way. So advice is to look at your fears about moving forward or not being able to move forward, or look inward on maybe why some of these things have been blocked, this creativity, this new project isn't manifesting as fast as you want. And yeah, you can help facilitate this release. This also talks about codependency, so any codependent patterns, you're releasing them now, and you're going to be a lot more in the flow of your feelings, be able to express them to others without fear of loss. A lot of us who work with our codependency patterns have a lot of fear of rejection or loss in our lives from childhood or other experiences, relationships. So yeah, it takes some time to work through these things, but the happy news here is that you are releasing them, they are moving away, and that this new endeavor, whatever it is you want to create, will be able to be birthed into the world. And you're going to get a chance to shine, and you're going to get a chance to show off your talents, show off your abilities, show off what you're capable of, show off what you've learned. Because going through these kinds of things and dealing with this double energy really makes us strong, and it makes us able to help others in a more effective way because we've been through it. So you can lead by example. You may not have to be a coach or a healer, but just being that kind of heart-centered person who knows how to follow their heart, knows how to speak their truth, knows how to show up in a loving, kind, compassionate way to themselves first and then to others is a lot of what the world needs examples of right now. And I feel like you're going to be doing that. So all these fears, this sadness and loss, in the past, it's moving away from you. Okay? You're going to be healing and letting go of these codependency patterns or these blocks to your heart, because this whole deck is really about heart energy. And this guy has his heart, but it's in a cage in his chest. So I really feel like you're going to be letting that go. You're going to be letting your heart light shine. You're going to be able to dissolve any walls or any blocks that you have put up because of anything that you've been through, any sadnesses or things that you worry about. You can let them go now. And they're going to be healed. I think one last message is that there's so much earth in this reading, so I think a good message for you guys would be to definitely connect with Mother Earth more and work with the earth element. Get outside, get grounded. That makes releasing any of these things so much easier if we just set with Mother Earth and set our intention to release anything into the earth that no longer serves us, and just sit still, sit quiet. Sometimes I will even put my third eye on the ground or my crown on the ground and allow that energy to flow out, especially if you have an overactive mind like me. I promise you it will shift your energy if you try it. And I know it's a little bit weird, so maybe if you feel a little bit insecure, you can go find a hidden spot behind a tree or something, but I do it all the time in my backyard. I'm sure that my neighbors look at me. I'm sure that they see me do it, and I've, given up any worries about what they think, so it's a good exercise in, being yourself. All right, guys, so this is your reading. If you need any more personalized guidance, remember I am available for personal readings. And it's always an honor and a pleasure to read your cards. Thank you for being with, spending your time with me, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye. Hello, beautiful pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So before we get into it, quick reminder, I do have personal readings. If you do need more personalized guidance, check me out in the description box below. And so I just wanted to make sure that everyone is aware of that. And also, please help out the channel and give me a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps these messages get seen by more people so that I can help more people. That's the whole purpose of my channel, helping people, getting these messages out. So would love it if you could support the channel. So let's get into your reading. Pile 2. I feel like with this King of Water in the reverse, you have been feeling disconnected. Whether it's just disconnected from your own feelings or just, disconnected from your community, your friends, your family. There's been some feeling here of disconnection on some level. This black stone, I heard it's like a period on the end of a sentence. So I really think that this is ending. There's a lot of water here. Even the maiden just makes me feel watery because she's so pure and innocent. Right? The bunny here and the roses and the little mushroom and the little butterfly. It just feels very sweet, very gentle, very loving, and innocent. So this more difficult energy is coming to an end. If this is not you, this could indicate someone who is a bit emotionally, like I said, either detached, or it can even move into the energy of actual emotional manipulation. On the really dark end, we've got, blackmail. So that might be applicable to a few of you. I don't know. We've got, all I know is that we have this energy here that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. And so this is ending, and you are again returning to a sense of innocence, purity. The maiden is really enjoying life, and she's really soaking it all in. She's appreciating the beauty around her. She fits right in. So you may be appreciating your own beauty again, your own innocence, your own gentleness, kindness. Someone may have convinced you that you are not this. Someone may be telling you that you are lying to them. And that's, with this card and this card, telling me that they're projecting their own insecurities and the things that they do in their subconscious. They're projecting that onto you, because a lot of this water energy is can indicate a lot of subconscious and unconscious stuff going on. But we have the king and then the queen here upright, so we're moving from a lack of intuition, a lack of awareness, into awareness, into a lot of psychic intuition. Okay, so this could be you becoming a lot more in tune and aware, like I said, getting out of this disconnected feeling. We all do it. Even the most psychic of us can, from time to time, if we get triggered, we might detach and go inward and not be our most loving, caring, nurturing selves, because we need to tend to our own inner garden. So if you've been doing that, you're coming out of it, and you will be even better than you were before, like even more psychic than you were before, even more sensitive and caring than you were before. We've got it's so interesting because we just moved into Cancer season. So we have the crab here, which Cancer is represented by the crab. You have these beautiful sea turtles. So there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of sensitivity. There's a lot of flowy energy. I was talking about that in the other pile. Lots of like movement away from stuck or blocked energy. Okay, this is a period on the end of the sentence with this kind of with whatever's happening here. So yeah, I did hear also feeling out of your element. So for some of you, you may have been feeling out of your element. You are now moving into your element. You may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Don't have to be. Maybe you have other placements, water placements in your chart. Or you're just coming out of something or a situation that was just making you feel tired, lackluster, not your most vivacious, happy self. But that's ending now. All right. Very lovely. Love to see these kind of cards. So we're going to take a look with this deck, see if there's any additional messages for you. Make sure, if you're liking this reading, to pop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know. So we have awaiting results. Interesting. We have the base chakra. Let's enunciate. We've got so 2 cards with red here. Oh, you guys got a bonus. Got another red card. Reach out. And joy and stability. So I'm seeing happy news for you guys. I knew that these little mushrooms were super important because they really caught my eye. And this is also telling me, reminding me of mushrooms. So mushrooms to me are about like community and connectedness. With the mushrooms I heard connected to the all. So that is one of the messages for pile 2, is that you will be starting to feel more connected to yourself, but also more connected to the world around you, family, friends, community. I'm feeling like that you always feel like maybe you have to reach out, but this card in the reverse, it's telling me like people are going to start reaching out to you, and that's going to help really heal your root chakra and your feelings around like stability, safety, security, like feeling like people are a resource that does support you and doesn't detract from like your safety. instead of waiting for people and feeling like no one comes towards you. I feel like this is a message about people. They're going to come towards you. They're going to start reaching out to you. And it's going to bring a lot of joy and stability to you. Even though in the past it hasn't been that, maybe that true for you, the message here is that it will, your world is going to shift in a really positive direction. And the happy news is that you're going to find this joy and this stability with others, not just being by yourself. You're going to be able to share your emotional wealth and your psychic abilities and your sensitivities with other people, and they're going to receive you. And they really want to hear, they really want to be a part of your world, a part of your emotional depth, a part of your sensitivities, a part of this beautiful, like, maiden type energy that you have, like, just really innocent and pure and, like, lovely to be around, and just a beautiful energy, a beautiful person to look at, whether you're male or female. I have met some men who just, they always seem so joyful and childlike in the best way. Like, they haven't lost their spark, their creativity, what brings them joy in the world, and they'll always have that kind of, like, childlike quality to them, but not in a negative sense, like, not in, like, an immature way. It just reminds you of, being a kid again, or reminds you that, like, life can be fun. So whether you're male or female, this maiden energy is going to be more prominent in your life, and you're going to find a lot of joy and stability. In the near future, people are going to reach out and look forward to some base chakra, root chakra healing. And yeah, really beautiful. I love this so much. This is just, like, a really pretty reading, and I love how the colors, like, really spoke very clearly for you. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope this resonated with you, and please join me again. And until next time, bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be, of course, all about a message to make you happy and happy news. So we're going to shuffle the rest of your cards. This card did come out, and it is the 7 of Earth, which is the 7 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. This card talks about hard work. It talks about waiting for things to come to fruition that we have been working towards. So let's see what other cards come forward for you, and we'll get a bigger picture from this beautiful Gaia tarot. I'm going to shuffle a few times just to make sure. Okay. Calling in your guides of highest love, highest light, highest integrity only, and we are bringing forth messages for pile 3 and the collective of pile 3. Any messages from their team, their spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, spirit animals, higher self, galactic beings of light and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. And so it is. We're bringing forth messages for pile 3. Very interesting. You have this card called Emotions. And I think that's one of those cards that isn't in the traditional tarot deck. You have also, very interestingly, 7 of water, or 7 of cups. There's a all of the piles have been talking about water or emotion. And you have intuition on the bottom of the deck. So the very first thing I'm seeing for pile 3 is that things, right off the bat, things are going to become so much clearer for you. That's the good news. That's the happy news, is that you're really going to be getting a handle on something and overcoming something emotionally based here. This woman is standing over this other woman who is, there's like this light and dark message to this card. And if you see, like, the light dragon has a little bit of the dark and the dark dragon has a little bit of the light. It's like yin and yang, kind of some yin and yang here. But the main message, I feel like, is that you will be, if you've been wrestling with some difficult emotions, if you've been struggling with some really heavy emotions, this is your confirmation that you're going to be triumphant and you're going to be able to, I heard slay your dragon, like slay your demon, slay your, your thing that you've been struggling to really come to grips with, come to terms with, heal. It's like the confusion is going to be gone. This is the 7 of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite, and so that makes me feel like you will be finding a lot of peace. Look how peaceful she is. Look how serene and rested she seems. Like, this card is typically a card of having a lot of choices to make and not knowing which cup to choose. I feel like that is going to be now closing out, and you will be feeling quite a lot like this card. Very aligned. As you can see, this person is very, their spine is very straight. They are almost becoming the tree, or have become this tree, which I feel like this is the most important message with this card. You see how he's like merged with the tree, the branches and the tree trunk, and his chakras are all lined up nice and straight. It's like so much strength here. I feel like you may have been in a position where you've been feeling really out of alignment, really out of balance, not strong, not stable, not feeling like this, like a tree. balanced. Maybe physically balanced, not, could be a message here for some, not all, about some imbalance in the body specifically, but for others it could be an imbalance in the emotional body. Feeling like your emotions have gotten you kind of all out of balance, and you know, life may be difficult, may have been difficult recently. Wrestling with some of this heavy energy. But if you are still struggling, this is your confirmation that like this being of light is coming, and you're going to be getting some help. Light is coming back to balance out the dark. There will be decisions that will be made, but you will just be feeling a lot more calm in your emotional body. You see how she has her third eye here open? So there will be some intuition, some intuitive guidance or intuitive information that's going to come in and open your eye. So open up your eyes and give you some clarity. Okay, let's look at your Psychic Heart Tarot. Yeah, let's take a look here. See if we can get any additional information for you. So here are your cards that came out. You have Take the Lead, which is the 3 of Wands. You also have the 8 of Wands, which in this deck they call Success and Growth. You have, amazingly, you have Refusing to See, and this card also depicts a third eye, which is so cool, and I love when synchronicities like that show up in readings. Really lets me know I'm on the right track here. And then finally, you have Share the Love, which is the 3 of Cups in the traditional tarot. So all of this is really going back to that message about your third eye opening up. So the good news here, the happy news for you guys, has something to do with your intuition, your intuitive abilities, your third eye opening further. If you already have a open third eye, I do feel like it's going to, or if you've had issues like with it recently, feeling blocked or closed, or there's some kind of imbalance in the third eye, definitely look forward to that being resolved. Your intuition is going to be on point. It's coming back online. Your clairvoyant. So your clairvoyance is going to be increased. These 2 wands tells me that the other good news for you is that things are going to really begin to take flight and speed up. There's going to be an acceleration of your growth. There's going to be an acceleration of moving towards your goals in the future here. If you have been wanting to move, or wanting to relocate, or wanting to just get that project off the ground, or wanting to start, anything new, you're going to see quick results after maybe some slower period. You have this 2 wands, so that's quite a lot of fire. No, none of the other piles got any like fire energy. So yeah, you guys are definitely moving quickly towards your goals very soon. And your goals may include partnerships, friendships, romance, community, connections. Let's just say anything that has to do with the heart and it has to do with people. So however that fits for you, you're going to be quickly moving towards this. And I feel like you will be soon getting intuitions and maybe even premonitions or dreams or clairvoyant images in your mind's eye to guide you and direct you forward towards this love that you are looking for. After this period of heaviness and imbalance, there's going to be a balance. There's going to be a balance of love and harmony and joy and good times spent with others. So trust your intuition. It's going to lead you in the right direction. Your wisdom is going to be much increased. Your ability to manifest things is going to be increased. Your third eye is going to be opened or opened further. And you're really going to be balanced. Your chakras, your emotional body and your chakra system and your physical well-being, emotional well-being is going to be healed. All right, guys, this is there's a lot for pile 3. You guys got a lot of really good things coming your way. So awesome work. I love to see this. And remember, if you need more personal information, guidance, I do have personal readings available. And remember to like and share if you want to help support my channel. So I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much. Bye.